Let's go. Let's go live. Oh no. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Oh, gosh darn it. Well, we're going to have to go with it, folks. This is Jimmy Reefer Cake, and I am going to do this. I'm going to stream, and I'm streaming. And here it is. We're going to start off by introducing the show. Good time, make another theme song. Good time, make another theme song. Maybe this is a new theme song to my show. Okay, everybody, this is Jimmy Reefer Cake. There's one exhibition of an instant songwriting technique. Here I'm going to do two things. I'm going to teach you how to play a guitar song, and then I'm going to teach you how to understand politics. And I'm talking to you, Sam Seder. Alrighty, first of all, here's an appropriate song for this time. Hopefully this buffering doesn't destroy the whole fun, but apparently there's a buffering issue. So I tweeted out the chords to a song by The Police called So Lonely. Alright, look at those chords. It's got, let me get my video so I can show you. It's got the G, okay. It's got the C, wrong order. Starts with the C, then it gives you the G, and then you got your A minor, and of course your F. Now the bar chord, that's the only required bar chord. The key to doing a bar chord is just this anchor finger, and as you get used to playing guitar, you'll realize you have to press down hard, but then as you get used to it, you don't press down so hard. You press down clean. And that's a bar chord. You got to keep that finger down. You're going to develop some finger strength. You're going to get calluses on the fingers. Okay, but this is a very awesome song to start out learning. Because you can do it like reggae. I'll talk about singing and playing at some point, but then the key obviously is you got to have this song automatic. Okay, so this song called That's the Chord Progression, and now let me think of how the song actually goes. Well, someone told me. Okay, let's start with the chorus. So lonely, so lonely, so lonely, so lonely, so lonely, so lonely, so lonely. And then you got, well, someone told me yesterday. This is kind of like a reggae song. So it's got your slow verse, and then of course the chorus you can bring on hard. So let's do it. Well, someone told me yes. Oops, sorry, I messed up right out of the gate. Just keep that chord progression in mind. It's the same the whole way. So we're gonna go. You just could play this part kind of slow, because it's like... Also, playing slow helps you when you're learning. You can speed it up as you get better. Well, someone told me yesterday. Ooh, I buzzed on that F. That when you throw your love away, you act as if you just don't care. You look as if you're going somewhere. But I just can't convince myself I couldn't live with someone else. With no one else, excuse me. And I can only play that part and sit and nurse my broken heart so lonely, 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 lonely. You get it. All right, guys, there's your first song. Have fun. And that's especially, we're not getting smooth streaming. That's for sure. All right, let's move on to the next part of the episode. Oh, look, hi, Joseph Howard. What's up, buddy? He quit trying guitar because of the F chord, because of the bars. Let me give you this. The bar, instead of doing the full bar chord, you can always just freaking fake it out and just do, and forget about the top string. There's your F. Whoa, hey now. Wait, F? Sorry, there's an F. Woo! Yeah, man. Joseph Howard in the house. All right. So, this is what we're doing. The second part is a politics lesson for Sam Seder and Ronald Reagan, in fact. Let's see if this works.
And around,
you hear this call from Ronald Reagan?
People who don't remember or who weren't around should know that the whole...
Takes forever to get to his point. Go
maybe
ahead, Ryan.
I should vote for Romney or not vote at all because, we're going to teach the Democrats a lesson or whatever. This has been around for a long time, and you took a lot of calls about that. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Boy, this takes a long time to get to the point.
Thing. So it's kind of exhausting, actually. It feels like it's a little exhausting, but
exhausting.
I just wanted to say,
come on, Ronnie.
Yesterday on the show, Michael mentioned the F word, fascist, and he said that we should be a little careful about throwing the word around. But I actually disagree. I think we are on a really, really super dangerous trajectory, and I don't know. If anything, maybe the word needs to be used more often. And they're doing things under this administration that so I work in immigration, and there's a lot of hate groups out there, or think tanks for these types of things, like the Center for Immigration Studies and stuff like that. And the current administration is doing things that they literally never dreamed of, like deporting asylum seekers to Honduras or Guatemala. Right now, they're using the pandemic as an excuse to basically close the border entirely.
I kind of wanted to move ahead to the point.
Stephen Miller has mused about putting immigrants on trains and emails that he sent back in his days as a staffer to Breitbart. And he's the one person who's managed to survive throughout the entire presidency. And so, it sucks because...
Toy, hello. I'll get to my point after we hear Ronald Reagan's very long
why he sucks and why Obama sucked on immigration too, and all of that stuff. But I mean, man, people just need to square up with what we're facing. And I know a lot of people like to game theory Biden wins and then this happens and then something else worse happens, and but if you're going to game theory one thing, you got to game theory the other. You can't just imagine the worst case scenario with one possible outcome.
We'll get to the point.
Do that with both if you want to be fair.
I think we're almost enough.
And
where I can make my point.
It's pretty bleak if we get a second term. So I know you've mentioned that.
Okay. Well, and I'm going to end up doing it, and we're going to end up talking about it a lot. And if it's going to bother folks that
now,
and I'll get emails. I've already gotten emails.
Okay.
To the effect of like, if you're gonna, tell me I got to vote for Biden, I'm going to leave, and I'll be back in November. And my response has been, you know what, actually make it 2 Novembers. How about that? You stay away for 2 years.
Okay. He makes no sense. All right, guys, let me give you my lesson. Like, this is nonsensical thinking. We're sitting here after the DNC fucked over, along with mainstream media, fucked over Bernie and all of us Bernie supporters. And they did it not only just by fucking over Bernie, or it's like in a backhanded way. They all snuck up on him. You understand? And the stupidity of not allying with Tulsi, Bernie and Tulsi allying just right out the gate, that was stupid. That's another issue of its own, which maybe I should devote an entire live stream to. Now, let's focus in on, though, the whole idea of learning a lesson. Okay? Who learns lessons? Like, is it Sam Seder's contention is that there's never any lessons that can be learned from exerting pressure on the establishment. The establishment can't learn lessons by losing elections or by people not voting for them. He said that before. I'm getting off of what was said on the quotes there because I just don't have the time to keep listening. You guys know what they're doing. Okay, if you can accept that what they're saying is true, you will never have to make another decision or even watch politics ever, or learn or care about anything ever again, except just the very littlest bit, because you already know what you're going to do. You don't have to you don't have to worry if the Democrats are getting worse and worse and worse. The argument came out, and Michael Brooks is actually now correct on, he's moved towards the point of understanding you can exert power and pressure by fucking teaching them a lesson. Because in theory, that could have been how this primary turned out. Bernie was the front runner. Are we forgetting that Bernie was the front runner? Is this like, how stupid of thinking is it to right now is the first thing you jump to is how weak that you can be and how you have no power? What can we do right now in terms of of saying, like, whether you're going to vote for Biden or Trump? I have a wait and see approach. I like to do where I say, hey, Joe Biden, how many push-ups can you do? Huh? Let's see him do those push-ups. This kind of talk is pure foolishness. And when you talk about power, that's how you exert power, with your words. Here I am exerting my power on a live stream, and I actually have some live listeners. I'm glad you could join me. I think that you understand maybe what I'm talking about. Like, why even talk about how you're going to give in? You can't talk about how you're going to give in. It's stupid. Why do you think that we lose every time? That's like a loser attitude on the issues as well. Why can't Biden be this anti-marijuana guy, and then we're going to push him to being pro-marijuana because he's going to be scared that I'm not going to vote for him? That's fucking 101, motherfucker. They have to. And if he wants to be the anti-weed guy and start talking again about how it needs more study or whatever, I'm supposed to. And then Trump comes out and Trump says, hey, you know what? I think we legalize. Yeah, you know. What do I do then? Huh? I vote for Trump, you motherfucker. Okay, thank you, Biden. I will maybe, yes, I think I'll vote for you now, Biden, because you're at least equal to Trump. Or slightly better, maybe. You could say something a little better. Expunge all the records of everybody in goddamn jail. So there's your lesson in guitar, and there's your lesson in politics. And I maintain that I am the teacher here. I observe and think and analyze, and I make statements that fucking make sense. Sam Seder, Ronald Reagan, get your shit together. Get your shit together and learn about, do you hate Jimmy Dore? Is Jimmy Dore stupid? Yes, he is stupid, but doesn't mean he never has a good point. And he says he's stupid. He likes to get angry and yell. That's his stupid thing. He loses his temper, yells, goes nuts. So do you, Sammy. You go crazy and nuts too. And yes, you are stupid as well. I am Jimmy Reefer Cake. I will play a song. This is one, okay. Go to the chords for. I have this printed out actually because I got some custom lyrics. You know the song by 9 Inch Nails, Every Day is Exactly the Same? It's pretty fucking easy to play. Just E and a C. And then it has your G and again that doggone F where you might have to either modify. I'll do the full one. It goes, I believe I can see the future. 'Cause we repeat the same routine. If electing Bernie was our purpose, think again. Yeah, it might have been a dream. The people used to have a voice. Mainstream media beat 'em down, wow, wow. Voters do what they're told to do, yeah. And they don't want Bernie around, no. Every election's exactly the same. Every election's exactly the same. No love for Bernie bros, only pain. Every election's exactly the same. In case you weren't made aware, the DNC rigged it again. Sometimes they throw the left a bone, but most of the time they just pretend. Sorry, I fucked up. Ever since Bernie got this movement started, they've been planning how it's gonna end. Every election's exactly the same. Every election's exactly the same. No love for Bernie bros, only pain. Every election's exactly the same. Woo! My goodness. Yes, Joseph Howard, thank you for your comment. What is the virtue of falling in line right now? There is not one. That is not the kind of talk we need to hear from Sam Seder and Ronald Reagan. Joseph Howard agrees. I agree. Case closed. Have a good day, everybody.